There's a buzzing in my ear, and I know that it's not an insect. Martin Taggart Team Real Estate, I gotta tell you, there are two things that sell a home faster and for more money than anything else that I can do to help market a home. Number one is to deliver a package of great images, because those images are a catalog, an online catalog, if you will, of that home and the features in that home. The second thing I can do is I can use a search engine optimized narrative. I can use the right keywords to help market that home best in a zip code or a county. Let's start with number two first. Why would the words matter? Look, back in the day when we used to buy ads for real estate in the local newspaper, we were charged by the character. So an HWDFLR was a hardwood floor. Now look, the average consumer today wouldn't search for an HWDFLR. They might have in years past with a paper that was online, but they would never do that today. So what I want to do is I want to check and see homes that are like and similar to yours. What are the keywords that are being used? I'm going to pull up my Google AdWords account. I'm going to run the keywords that are being used, or the narratives that are being used on the 4 or 5 homes that have sold most recently near yours. I'm going to look for commonalities on the homes that sold, and I'm going to look for commonalities in the homes that didn't sell, because I'm going to avoid those keyword strings. Then I'm going to run it through Google AdWords, and I'm going to look at the keyword strings that clients and consumers are using most often in their searches. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I don't use some keywords because they're not working. Those homes didn't sell. The second thing I'm going to do is compile a list of the things that are common. The third thing I'm going to do is look for the words that consumers are using when they search for homes for sale near yours. Does that make sense? So the words matter. But if you're one of those people younger than me that grew up with a cell phone, pictures matter as much as the words do. And the congruency between the images and the narrative, the pictures and the words, are what are going to drag people into your home. That means that the buzzing in my ear, it's a drone. Yeah, it's a drone. So we're going to send that drone straight up, and we're going to have it look away from the home so that the potential buyer can see everything around it. Then we're going to turn that drone around and have it do a 180 or 360 all around the home and look at the home itself. So you can see what the images looks like from the home on its way around, right? So all the way around the circle. And the final thing I'm going to do is, aside from the video, I'm also going to take still photos. Why? Because there are some search engines and media outlets for which the still photos will work much better than the video. Especially true when you're talking about watching images load on a handheld device, right? Video takes a long time to load, so I don't want to use video necessarily as my opening images if I know that that's going to be used on a handheld device. Maybe your realtor runs a website like I do. I have 2 of them that tend to optimize the video output so that it can load quickly on a small handheld device, and it can do the same thing for very large photos. So that buzz I hear, that's a drone. Now if you're keeping track of all this, I've got still photos, I've got video from a drone, I've got still photos on the outside of the home looking in. Those are more traditional, what we would call 2D pictures. Finally, on the interior of the home, I've used a special camera that does 2 things simultaneously. It shoots an image of every room in the home, and we can stitch those images together for a virtual walkthrough. Pretty cool, huh? The second thing that it does is create a black line image, much like you'd see if you walked into new home construction. It looks very similar to an architect's perspective of the home, down to the inch in terms of interior measurements. Doesn't everybody want that? You want to know if your king-size bed's going to fit there. You want to know if your pool table is going to fit in the basement. You want to know if that really cool sectional furniture that you want to buy in your new home is actually going to fit. There's a number of reasons why the images help sell the home every bit as much as the words do. But working together, if they're done well, means that we can sell your home quickly and easily, get the maximum number of showings in the minimum amount of time, and net you the most money. Martin Taggart Team Real Estate, that buzz you're hearing is your home being sold. Have an awesome day.